Well, good evening and welcome back to Metrostars TV. My name's Michael Peroni and tonight I have with me Christian D'Angelo. Christian, welcome.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks for having me.
Mate, before we run into our normal few questions that I'll fire at you a little bit later, we're playing Croydon on the weekend and it is the Indigenous round and you're modelling the strip that we'll wear. Can you tell us a little bit about that shirt?
Yeah, so for anyone who's not aware, Metrostars and Croydon are the only two clubs to host that Indigenous round, so it's a pretty good initiative on behalf of both clubs. So this will be the kit that will feature on Saturday night's game. Obviously Indigenous design, which is designed by one of the juniors in the Indigenous Academy here at Metrostars. Pretty prominent design with obviously Indigenous text, which translates to Small Hearts by the River. So, yeah.
Mate, well said. Well done. Mate, we were just talking before we turned the camera on about your journey and how you've ended up getting here. Tell our listeners and our viewers a bit about that, how you've ended up here at Metro, where you played your juniors, etc.
Yeah, so Campbelltown Junior pretty much did under 6s or 7s to 18s there. And then moved on and went to Bacalla for a season at 16. Serge Melter got me out there and then had a year off and had a bit of movement. But yeah, my main senior experiences were 5 seasons at Adelaide Blue Eagles and then last year at Bacalla again. And then, got the call to get on board at Metro and obviously not an opportunity you pass. So yeah, was wrapped.
I'm glad to have you here as well, mate. Your early impressions of the club, well, you've been here 7, 8 months now, I guess, if you count the pre-season. How have you found things?
Yeah, very welcoming. That's definitely the first thought from the first meeting I had with Rob and Danny and Nick. Very, very welcoming, very professional club, very ambitious as well, which is always what you want as a footballer. You always want to strive for excellence, so you want to put yourself in the best position to succeed.
And now you've settled in here properly, how would your teammates and your coaches best describe you?
Hopefully a good bloke, but on the pitch probably serious, so get a bit of white line fever, which is good and bad at times, but hopefully good bloke off the pitch and probably serious and determined on the pitch in terms of football.
Most defenders get that white line fever, mate. I wouldn't be too worried about that. You're early in your career, you'll probably have it again. Your most enjoyable football memory to date?
It was probably when I was 19. I got to travel to Italy and was trialling with the Serie D club, so 4th division club in Italy. And a couple of weeks into my experience there, got to play a friendly against a club which a lot of people in Adelaide will now know, Atalanta Bergamo Calcio. So I'll never forget that. I was playing against the likes of Jack Bonaventura. And it was crazy. I played in a state league fixture 2 weeks before that, and then 2 weeks after rocking up, and we got to go up to their training facility, and it was definitely an experience I won't ever forget.
Funniest player in the change room? We've had one clear winner here. I won't say who, but you tell me your opinion.
I know it's probably 2 that have been mentioned, so I'll steer away from both of them. I'll go with Tony, Anthony Solana. Yeah, something different, but he just throws in a good couple one-liners here and there, and his execution's always at the right time. So I'll give it to Tony.
Yeah, I can see that. He's definitely a bit deadpan, black sort of comedy, one-liners. Yeah, you're right. His execution is very good. Any hobbies or interests away from the football field here?
Pretty limited with time. But just like to enjoy my spare time with my family and friends. If I can get out for a fish or something like that with the boys, or go on camping, that's always a bonus. But really try and stick to family and friends time with the time we have away from football.
Have you been fishing with Mr. Fisherman himself here, Mr. Barbiero, or not? He hasn't taken you out yet, Point and Turton?
No, not yet. So hopefully the next off season we both get into the cover of SA Fish there. So. We'll see. I'll have to hit him up and see if we can arrange a trip at the end of the season.
Well, you'd want to go pre-season with him. He's notorious for having 3 or 4 weeks off after New Year's and telling his coaches that he'll be back in the middle to late Jan. But mate, what do you do away from football for work? Tell us a bit about that.
So work in government as a project officer. Working on a computer replacement project at the moment. That's it.
Seems fairly exciting sort of stuff then.
Yeah, no, I shouldn't frame it like that. Probably wasn't the right expression, but no, definitely do love my job, and yeah, no, it's good.
That's good, just in case anyone from work is listening to this. Best player you've played with? I know that's difficult for some people to answer because they don't want to offend anyone, but you can be honest with us here.
Yeah, it is a hard one.
Can you pick a couple?
Probably a couple that I played with at Blue Eagles. A few people will remember his name, hopefully for the better reasons, but Emanuele Testardi or Daniele Grandi, both strikers, and just unbelievable finishes of the ball, and just being in a training capacity with them, just scoring goals for fun, and same on the pitch.
Well, being a defender, obviously, at training would have been good for you, certainly, and I mean that seriously in terms of honing your skills and learning against players of that calibre would have been more than helpful for you, I'm assuming. Best player of all time?
Oh, I'll be a bit biased here because I'm A, defender, and B, a Milanista, but Paolo Maldini.
That's a really great choice. I would say he's the best defender of all time, certainly.
But yeah, it would have to be Messi outside of that. So.
And your expectations this year when you came, certainly when you came here, I guess you knew the squad was obviously going to be good, tough to crack into, and well done on your season so far. You've been able to play quite a few games so far, but your genuine expectations for the year for the club and for your teammates.
Yeah, I suppose had to obviously work my way into the side, and they're the times where you got to work even harder and support the boys inside, in and out the change room, and wait for your opportunity and try to seize it when it arises. So. Expectations obviously coming in was just to try and consolidate my position, but as a club we know where we want to be. I think it's been spoken about in each interview every week, so there's no hiding away from the fact that we want it all this season, and we're heading in the right direction. Still a bit to go. It's still a long season, and we've got the cup semi-final, which everyone's excited about. Hopefully we can progress into the final and qualify for the Australia Cup, and we've put ourselves in a good position in the league now, so hopefully we carry on to end the season and into the final series.
Well said, mate, because it is a long season. Obviously, the club has put itself, and Danny has helped put you in that position at the moment, and it's hard to shy away from expectation building when you're 5 points clear. Just past the halfway point, and there are some really good teams out there. Adelaide City will certainly come back firing at some point, you'd imagine, during the year. But mate, thanks for taking the time to join us. All the best tomorrow night, and all the best on the weekend. Cheers.
Thanks.